Sune, what's a menka memo watching?
Me just Michel with you for you know panelists now.
Yene etiefo ejo so dase bre ni adaji a wanya ama yen se yemo enkomo anope yi na eye health minister designates yera Dr. Bernard Okoboy ena wodi working visit ekopie mu ewo Kolebu nti nkomo mu an wo kire se yare ho nti wo be share hospitals ni nyina se nka wono empe alternative power sources na particularly generator sets no nanka ene bribia dum so betimi aba nanka hospitals no apa na womo edi womo dwuma. Doctor Nefra wo FREEEE step in the right direction ana
Me that was a big way. So with the topic we about. Me nim the baby Okoboy aba. I don't know whether now the approaching about Ghana and now having information or what he knows, his knowledge about the infrastructure and the basic requirements he needed to set up a hospital in this country. Make sure is here before any hospital, especially a category of health center going upwards, a mandatory civil alternative energy source like generator, solar system in the hospital. We were checking all private hospitals are all emergency, all the via poor generated and solar system to compensate in the event there's a light off. All government hospitals are
and it was say Sir Anthony Bejuwa to say higher health facility hospital no basic requirements no gensets ne plant ne sa niema no mandatory.
Compulsory requirement no requirement to set up the hospitals that ever keep that ever maternity ever senior deliver obese wards alternative power source in the event that there is an abrupt light off you'll be able to own them. So person when you research Ghana they be power government hospitals. Private hospitals may affect Omu, but Omu manage with the alternatives. However, government hospitals are Okoboye Jima, Accra no, Tema no, Omu now were generated. Even Kolebu na light off, no Mampobi hospital light off completely no, Omu were generated. The problem is it is Ghana, you have here no, there was enough power generating capacity. They need a fuel to generate the power. And then say, share alternative power sources. What we need is the fuel to power those alternative power sources. Almost all district hospitals, almost surgery, almost generator. But Tema Hospital are accurate kitchen, almost generator. They are now only fuel to run the generator. Argentina won't need fuel because if they are offering ministry, no, national health insurance, no, it's just like government logistic, no, or the less than 30% by national health insurance. All the ladies government get for health insurance, no, in a year, no, or the less than 30% by health insurance. Take an no job for the boys. Government you hear the OPE. Government in all hospitals backlog several months. If you only sikani and find better fuel. Cemetery hospital almost they need fuel to run their generator. And yet they almost need generator. If you Okoboy, your power to work in our ministry, no. And yet they won't kasa. Where who say we need your problems. But I'm deeply disappointed to hear that our designated minister to be is saying that hospitals should find alternative sources of power. Yes, we know we must have alternative sources. We can put solar systems and then but that is a long term. But for the short term and immediate solution, no. I say government on my timetable. Now you need time alive to go off. Now we saw a generator before ever call. Government in tier hospitals no almost take up for services provided to national health insurance card holders. So that women need to card for fuel to put the generators on before the announced time of the lights off. Or government make sure that where there is a hospital, you don't put lights off in that area. But to say that hospitals no almost find alternative power sources, the best way to solve the alternative power sources is here. Government will clear all the backlog of money old hospitals, then they can buy fuel and run their generators. But they don't have money because prices of everything has gone up and government is not paying the health insurance bills through the National Health Insurance Scheme. So if you need generators,
I know that Dr. Womwa investigations kakra what didn't send me to Janom by yes 40 government hospitals no emu no there 30 and a will be 10 nibi na 30 na will be no kra no and ye say fuel to power the plant and a generator no and only one so issues.
Generator that's an issue for few hospitals. But generally, before we go the theater, need delivery room at our hospital. The basic requirement is that you must have a generator in case life goes off. So if he is saying that the government hospitals don't have generators, then the regulatory authority now, ISO, ensure what generators do, was telling it means that the regulatory authority is covering government. Because government facilities are those who are having serious problems. Private ones almost suffer life off because they break their equipment and they have to spend more money to fuel their generators. Why government hospitals cannot get? So the fact is that it's not the issue of only generators. If there are problems of generators, if there are very few hospitals, but there is no district hospital or a health post that can provide health service in Ghana that hasn't got a generator. It's not there. It is money to buy the fuel. Just like VRA cannot get money to buy fuel to run our big generators to give us constant power, the same way the hospitals are suffering. The same way. So I will beg Oko Boys to come again, to stop politics in medicine and practice medicine and go to the health ministry when it's confirmed to practice medicine and make sure we doctors, nurses, health workers are happy with his stewardship. But the way he has begun, I fear he may fear too much politics, and at the end we will have problems.
Joe, and Dr. Beda say one month so now for Ghana Health Service 4th May one Beshasi COVID-19 vaccination campaign. Nim say COVID in Kai said you Anna.
Oh, almost COVID-19. Yes, COVID-19 almost a taba. So many people are getting COVID-19. And yes, you want booster dose. Booster dose, yes, injection. They say we do hepatitis B vaccine every 5 years. We will call or another dose to boost your immunity. Yes, it's fine. But we are getting reports, official reports from the US that the AstraZeneca vaccine has now accepted that their vaccine has some very serious side effects. So we would like government to look at that publication and to see whether we should continue with it or we should abrogate the AstraZeneca and rather, because it shows that government could give vaccine back 1 year proper study in Ghana now the war citizens. So let's look at that publication that came out 3 days ago, confessing that AstraZeneca has accepted that yes, their vaccine, they missed out in telling the public that it has some side effects that are not good. So let's do away with AstraZeneca and rather when using vaccines so far Oman reported serious side effects. That is the advice I'll give. But if actually you want to protect yourself from COVID-19 and what is happening now, it's good to take a booster. However, better to say, the virus now does not produce so much serious symptoms like before. Some common cold, some fever, some weakness, but to the extent of pain, it strength or what we call virulence of the virus up or down, that it is good to vaccinate yourself or take a booster to help yourself. But I'll ask government to come out clearly with its position regarding AstraZeneca, whether they will use AstraZeneca for the booster or they'll do away with AstraZeneca.
Doctor, Agwafemi native for so that say, Brenna Daja, when Yama no pay Amia Boncomo.
Let that was for the opportunity.
And see, Dr. Thomas Anaba, a Executive Director, Africa Center for Health Policy Research and Analysis, were a health expert. And so, no, say, Dr. Bernard Ukuboy. It's Hanwakana. And yes,